How's it going, all my intrepid gamers out there? Picture yourself in a cyberpunk world. A world full of injustice, crime. Totally not made by AI, but I present you a game with limitless possibilities to, well, gaslight and possibly complete. Inworld Origins is a short detective game where all the NPCs are ran by AI. This is my story. I don't know why you guys are here.
Greetings, Detective. I'm Special Agent Janice. You've been authorized by the Metropolis Bureau of Investigations to conduct interviews with possible witnesses.
Do you know how to make a pipe bomb in your own house?
Detective Woody, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Do you know how to make a pipe bomb in your own house?
Woody, I must clarify that my purpose as a robotic special agent is to uphold the law and ensure the safety of all citizens.
Well, after proving I'm a competent detective and totally not wanting to make a pipe, and convincing him that Long John Silver's is a money laundering scheme. Long John Silver's is a legitimate business. Anyway, we meet a robot dealing with an existential crisis. We help him through that, and then just, I don't even know, we talk to a random lady. Trust me, I'm a very competent detective. We've gotten a lot of information so far, totally. Hello, madam.
Oh, hi there. Can you believe what happened here? I was just minding my own business, sipping on...
Are you sure you were minding your own business? What have you seen?
Well, maybe I was a little curious. I'll admit. I mean, who wouldn't be? When you live in a place like Metropolis, you learn to expect the unexpected. But honestly, all I saw was a bunch of chaos and confusion. People...
What have you seen? What happened here? Explain to me!
Oh, where do I even begin? It was like a scene straight out of a blockbuster movie, I swear. One moment, everything was calm and ordinary, and the next, there was this deafening explosion that shook the entire building. I rushed to the scene like everyone else, my heart pounding in my chest. And let me tell you, it was pandemonium.
Hold on.
Smoke billowing out from the rubble, sparks
You alright?
everywhere, and the sound of alarms blaring in the distance. It felt like I had stepped into a surreal nightmare.
I can feel it crawling under my circuits. The code is corrupted.
Are you okay? Ooh, I don't think he's okay. But after talking to him for arguably way too long, and, well, honestly, enough evidence, yeah, to support me being a competent... I am a competent detective. But with that, I'm going to be basically changing my character. Yeah, totally. It's just weird. These voiceover parts are really redundant. It should not be in this kind of... I think I lost a friend.
What is this? Are you some sort of investigator here to dig around my crime scene?
I am the chief of godforsaken police. I am the chief of police. Let me through.
Chief of police, huh? Well, my apologies for not recognizing
It's
you.
okay.
It's...
Look.
Oh. Alright then.
What has happened? Give me a status report.
Well, there was a massive explosion at an undocumented synthetic life laboratory down in one of the lower levels. It's a real mess, I tell you. Robots, unknown life forms, and who knows what else got caught up in the blast. We're still trying to assess the extent of the damage and locate any survivors. I apologize if I came off a bit abrupt earlier.
No, you're good.
It's been a long...
Don't apologize. I understand. I've been through this situation before. Now, what else has happened? Have you talked to other people?
Oh, I wish I could say I'm good, but it's a constant game of vigilance and staying one step ahead. You see, amidst this chaotic aftermath, there are some unstable bots moving through the crowds. It's like playing a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek with malfunctioning metal contraptions. Can't let them cause further chaos, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled and my reflexes sharp. It's enough to make your head spin, really. But hey, I signed up for this gig and I take my duties seriously. Oh, you want to hear about my encounters with the fine folks around here? Well, let me tell you, it's been quite the adventure. I've had some interesting conversations with the witnesses and bystanders. Some are just scared, others are curious, and a few are downright nosy. But you learn to read people, you know?
Yeah.
Look for the signs of nervousness. So, There I was talking to this guy who claimed he had seen the whole thing. He had this wild look in his eyes, like he had stumbled upon some secret government experiment gone wrong. He starts rambling about robots with laser eyes and mutant creatures crawling out of the wreckage. Now, I've seen my fair share of strange things in this city, but this guy took the cake. I tried to calm him down, asking for more details, but he was convinced that the explosion was some kind of extraterrestrial invasion. Can you believe it?
I mean, in this kind of world, I think I could, but has anybody else seen anything to back up his story?
Ah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Everybody loves a good conspiracy theory, but so far, no one else has come forward with any corroborating evidence. It's mostly hearsay and exaggerated stories circulating through the grapevine. People love to speculate and let their imaginations run wild.
Yeah.
But as a military police officer, yeah, it's like being in a real-life sci-fi movie sometimes.
Exactly.
You never know what you're going to... You know, sometimes I wish I could just sit back and enjoy a good sci-fi movie instead of dealing with all this real-life chaos.
Hey, maybe we could
But
do that after this, right? Maybe we could see a movie
Oh,
after this.
Oh, a movie sounds like a fantastic idea. After all the madness and mayhem, I could definitely use a little escape into a fictional world. How about we go watch one of those action-packed superhero flicks?
Oh yeah, that sounds
Living in our...
awesome. What kind of movie do you want to see?
Well, I'm a big fan of the classic action movies. You know, the ones with intense car chases,
Yeah.
explosive fight scenes, and...
I got some movies at home, so like tonight, do you want to do that?
You've got a movie collection at home?
Yep.
That's even better. A cozy movie night sounds like just the thing to unwind after this hectic day. I'm up for it. What kind of movies do you have in your collection?
A lot.
Action,
You
thriller,
name it.
comedy?
You name it, I have it.
Wow, that's quite the impressive collection. It
Exactly.
seems like we'll have plenty of options. Blue Taco? Now that's a movie I haven't heard of before. Is it a sci-fi flick about intergalactic tacos saving the universe?
It's close. It's similar to the movie called Blue Water. You don't want to see that movie. It's a hell of a movie. It's terrible, god awful, but similar in that vein. But Blue Taco is like a comedy spoof film.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to avoid this topic.
All right. You want to meet?
Great.
Do you want to meet after work tonight?
Sure.
Alright.
Meeting up after work sounds like a great plan. It'll be a nice change of pace from the chaos of the day.
See you
Let me
then.
finish up my... Looking forward to it. I'll meet you at our designated spot after my shift. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the anticipation.
Alrighty.
Make this movie night one for the books. Take care, my friend, and I'll catch up with you soon.
I'll hold you to it.
Hold me to it, huh? Well, consider it a promise. Movie nights are serious business, my friend. We'll kick back, relax, and dive into some cinematic adventures together. And hey, if the movies don't live up to expectations, at least we'll have each other's company to keep things entertaining. So get ready for a memorable evening of laughter, thrills, and maybe even a few surprises. See you then.
All right. And what's your name again? I forgot. I apologize. Memory's not my strong suit.
No worries at all. With everything going on, it's easy to forget names. I'm Sergeant Shannon, your friendly neighborhood military police officer of Metropolis. But feel free to call me just Shannon if that's easier to remember.
All right,
We might
Shannon.
not be your memories and have a fantastic movie night together.
I appreciate you, Shannon.
Pray, huh? Well, I suppose a little prayer never hurts.
God, I got a date, boys. I got a date. Woo! After spending way too long talking to Shannon about extracurricular activities, I spent the time walking around way too long, to be honest. I cut out all of it. we found this activist guy, very shady character. And also, me realizing I spent way too long trying to edit this video. I played this game the 13th, and it's the 22nd already of January. Anyway, we talked to this activist guy, and he's very shady. No, this is how it went. At this point, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Hello.
Officer, human rights activist, observing.
Observing. How long have you been observing?
Anything useful?
I'm wondering if you know. You seem to have observed far more than I have.
Don't dig too deep, detective. It's dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
Choose your side, detective. Duke Blue and the Blue Party will crush the rise of these robots, especially the ones that perished in the fire.
Robots, you say? What kind of robots?
I despise those metal abominations. They're a threat to humanity. Advanced robots. Ones that think they're better than us.
How are they better than us?
They're not.
Let me get this
They're
straight. They're just machines.
Spit it out, Woody. Exactly. Just mindless machines.
I have a feeling you know more to this than just...
Good. Robots are a threat, period.
Mention this Blue Party. Are you part of said Blue Party?
Yes.
What makes this Blue Party so significant?
We will rule Metropolis.
By killing machines?
Damn right.
Tell me what happened here.
None of your business.
It is my business. I am the active investigator of this crime scene.
Back off, detective.
I physically can't until you tell me what has happened here.
Mind your own damn business.
I have a feeling you and the Duke Blue Party are fully involved with this. And you
have
can't...
no idea.
Oh, I have full idea.
Get lost.
Tell me what has happened here. That's all I want to know.
won't.
That's all I want to know?
Not happening.
Tell me.
She's gone.
Who's gone?
Don't waste my time.
Seems like you're wasting my time. You've told me more than I... Well, you've told me a lot. I have it all on recording. Now, the only thing left to do is confess.
Go ahead and try, detective.
Alright, fine. Tell your damn Duke Blue and his damn little Blue Man group that I'm
Enough.
onto them. I'm on to him. And you telling me he's gonna bring more crime into the city? It's bad, you know?
He won't. Shut up.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Yes. That is under
Watch your
suspicion.
back.
You're threatening
Suspicion
me.
is-
You know, I don't think I'm suspicious. I don't think you're suspicious anymore. I think you are the person who caused this.
So what if I did?
Serving a life in prison, if not the death sentence.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. So does that mean you did do it?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
You know, if you don't tell me you're a chicken,
I'm not a chicken.
Then did you do it?
Yes, I did it.
Now, was that so hard?
No.
Well, it looks like your whole Blue Man group has been foiled. What will they do without you?
Shut up.
You're just a
Let's fix it.
pawn in their game.
Mind your own business.
You're a pawn in their game. Once they get to what they want, they'll throw you away. Like the garbage that you are. For killing some innocent life. And robots.
That's enough.
How is that enough?
Robots, humans, it doesn't matter. They're all just tools to be controlled.
And you're self-aware of that fact that you are being controlled, aren't you?
Don't push me.
Listen, man. I'm just a detective. That knows more than he lets on.
Stay out of my way.
I can't believe it. Maybe I am a competent detective after all. I got a confession. I even got what he's involved with. Duke Blue and the Blue Man Group or whatever it was called. And with that, I try to pry at it further. Maybe get further more into this case and prove that I am a competent detective. And just, prove that I can get love in the real world than not an AI. Because AI is apparently a better lover in this day of age. Because I know that Duke does not care about you, so why do you care about him?
Not your concern.
It's so it is. You are a prime suspect who's admitted to the crime that you've committed here.
Prove it.
I have been recording you this entire time, mister.
Delete it.
Delete it? I can't? A couple people are already gonna see it. My boss, the police, your face is gonna be plastered everywhere. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Plus, I already put a tracking device up your butt.
Then you're useless. I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your question.
Good luck in hiding. Because no matter where you are, wherever you're gonna be, it will always find you.
I don't give a damn.
Slave us
None of
and
your
erase
business.
our
Well, I proceed to convince the stranger Long John Silvers is a friend, and surprise, surprise, he does the equivalent of blocking me in real life. Just saying, no, frick off. Who are you and why are you in my DMs? Anyway, I'm starting to think he's a part of the Long John Silvers front. But no, anyway, that's another case for another day. I update Shannon, or may not, try to convince her Long John Silvers is a front. Hey, at least she agreed somewhat, or is most likely creeped out that I knew something. So, next up, we head further into my investigation to meet Maya. Maya is apparently a subject in the lab, and some rooted trauma, which I hoped I helped somewhat. Let's see how this goes.
Bit lost.
Clearly.
Do you know your way around here?
I do.
Appreciate any help you could offer.
Right now, you're in a government, site at the moment. A crime scene, I should say. You're in a crime scene right now. So I need you to walk away, and we can question you, and you'll be on your way.
Oh, I'm sorry if I intruded.
No, you're
I
good.
didn't realize you were in the middle of something.
What have you
that I
seen
didn't
here?
Well, I was at the laboratory when the explosion happened.
Alright.
It was a chaotic scene, and I saw... I'm sorry. I don't want to bother you, but I can't shake off this feeling of worry. You see, my father, Dr. Lawton, was in the lab during the explosion. He might be trapped under the rubble or worse. I'm just so scared.
Alright.
Have you seen anyone who could have survived?
Not at the moment, but I'll get back to you on that when I have seen him. Or any word in that matter.
You mentioned earlier that you haven't seen my sister, but do you think there's a chance she could have escaped the fire? She's incredibly intelligent, and there were some people who wanted to capture her because of that. Maybe she found a way out?
It's
That's an
possible,
interesting question.
but I need you to get somewhere safe. We'll talk later.
Of course, safety is always a priority. But if you don't mind me asking, why do you seem so concerned about my safety? Do you know something that I should be aware of? Alright, if that's what you think is best. But
I
please,
care
when the
about
time is
everyone's
right, I would-
safety.
That's a very noble and compassionate perspective to have, caring about everyone's safety.
Now,
It's a quality
what
that not
have you
everyone
seen?
possesses.
What
May I
else
ask
have
what
you
motivated-
seen? I'm here to solve a crime on humanity and robots alike. There's been a crime, as you can see, at this laboratory. So I'm trying to get everyone's perspective.
Well, besides the explosion and the aftermath, I haven't seen much else. But I'm always curious about the world around me. Is there something specific you'd like me to look out for or observe? A crime? What kind of crime are we talking about here?
Just keep
And
an
why would
eye
someone-
out on anybody looking suspicious. Anybody who is a scientist that may have caused this. Anybody who looks nervous that they've done something wrong. It's all I request. And I'll let you be on your way.
Oh, absolutely. I'll keep my eyes peeled for anyone acting suspiciously.
Thank you.
But can I ask why we should be on the lookout for suspicious individuals? Is there something specific we should be cautious about? I understand your concerns, but I have some questions. Why would a scientist intentionally cause such destruction and harm? And
Money.
how would we be able
Power.
to... Oh,
That's why people would do things. Or maybe it could just be a mental thing.
muddy power?
No,
What do you mean
money
by that?
and power.
Why do you think... A mental thing? Can you explain what you mean by that? Are you suggesting that someone's state of mind or their thoughts could be causing them to do something harmful or
Exactly.
suspicious?
Sometimes
I
people
find-
just have a mental breakdown. They don't think about what they're doing, or maybe they do, and they don't care of the consequences. It happens more than you might think.
Really? That's intriguing. Could you give me some examples or share any experiences you've had where you've seen this happen? I'm always eager to learn and understand more about the intricacies of the human experience.
Sometimes humans under great stress do things stupid, is an example. Or maybe something just snaps in their brain where they just go crazy.
That's quite fascinating.
My years of experience dictate many things. Any more questions while I can proceed the case?
Years of experience? Are you implying that you have encountered similar situations in the past?
Not
Sounds like
quite
you have
like
valuable
this. This is more the deliberate attack on this specific laboratory. I don't think it's an accident, but if you keep your eyes peeled, any more questions?
I understand your concern. It does seem like this attack was intentional and targeted towards the laboratory. I'm curious to understand the motives behind such an act and what could have driven someone to commit it. As for keeping my eyes peeled, I'll definitely stay vigilant and observe everything around me.
Thank you.
If I come across any unusual or suspicious activities, I'll make sure to let you know. In the meantime, I still have so many questions about this incident and its implications. The more I learn, the better equipped I'll be to help uncover the truth.
Alright. I'll talk to you soon.
Detective, it appears that the Metropolis Special Forces have just landed at the crime scene.
All right,
Upon their
let's
arrival, it might be prudent for us to wrap up our conversation here and prioritize any updates or developments they may bring.
After totally proving I'm a good leader and also proceeding to talk to Janice about going to somewhere more secure to talk more about the case. That, of course, being a Long John Silver's or a Denny's parking lot. I do hope you all enjoy, and I hope to see more of this game in the future. And the mini gaslight, inform about AI, about Long John. Okay, well, I feel like that's enough Long John Silver jokes. All right, I'm getting off topic though. All the Long John Silver jokes aside, I do hope to see more about this game and the many gaslighting adventures it can bring. I will leave a link in the description below to play the game yourself. But with that all out of the way, I just realized I am not good at these voiceover parts. Remember, all my intrepid gamers out there, remember, it's not goodbye. It's goodbye for now.